So the holiday season is coming up, and you as a runner may have some ideas of what you want, but maybe you don't. I've investigated some things that are out there and some things that I might want for Christmas or a birthday or just whatever. Wrinkled Runner here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about some ideas for gifts for the runner. So the blog post on this is, there's about 21 gift ideas that I have, and I will link to that up down below. So I'm going to be dividing this video up into two parts, and I'll be doing 10 in the first video, and then next week I'll be talking about the last 11. But if you'd like to see the whole thing, that's down at the blog, and that was posted this past week, so that's on over there. And you can also link up to the different things that I suggested that would be good gifts. So you can get these either online or in a running store. Some you can get at the mall. And these ideas are just to get the juices flowing, and you may have your own things that you would like to see, and I'd love to know what some of those things are too. So if you comment down below, maybe you'll give me some more ideas to be able to give to my husband, to give to me, or maybe some ideas that I can get for him since we're both. So the first thing is kind of practical, but they're socks, and they're Balaga socks, and I love these socks because they cut down on my blisters and they're very comfortable. They also come in different lengths, either the no-shows for like the summer, in the winter. The ones I have go up the ankle a little bit. I also have on the list some Zensa socks, and those go up even further. And they come in some real cool patterns and some real fun things that you can wear as well. Also a jacket for the rain, one that's they call it crushable, so that you can bring it with you and stuff it into your duffel bag, or you can pack it whenever you go on vacation. And if you're going somewhere that you don't know what the weather is going to be like, having something that's lightweight that you can wear in the rain can be very helpful for you. So that's practical, but it's also something that a lot of times we may not think of to get ourselves an extra jacket that's just for that. So that, I think, is a good gift. For women, a sports bra is actually a good gift. A good sports bra is not cheap, and I read once that a sports bra should never have a birthday, which means they only last about a year. I tend to wear them a lot longer than that, but the going wisdom is that they actually don't last very long because they can get stretched out, and then they won't hold the girls up, so to speak. And I have the Brooks Juno is one of the bras that I have, and it can take some getting used to getting on. You have to like pull it on over your head, and then you clip it, and then the straps also you have to kind of play with to get to where you want it. But once it's on, no one's going anywhere. So that's a good sports bra that is a little more pricey than some of the other ones. So that also is a good gift. If you have shin splints or sore calves or anything from like the knee down that is kind of sore when running, you may want to look into running with some compression sleeves. And Zensa, who also makes the fun socks, also makes compression sleeves, and they come in all sorts of patterns and all sorts of colors as well. You can even match up your socks with your sleeves if you want to. I don't use compression sleeves on my legs, but those are something that, you know, sometimes if we're having a little bit of pain or something like that, we might tend to ignore it. We might not invest in buying something for ourselves. And so I always think a good gift is something that the person that you love who it runs might not buy them for themselves. So that's on the list as well. Now I run in a lot of Under Armour, and I like Under Armour anything, so I put that on the list. It can be a little pricey, and sometimes I'm jealous with what the men get in Under Armour, because sometimes the selection doesn't seem to be as much for us women, but I really like the cold gear and the heat gear, and the Under Armour Storm also does really well for us. I live in Buffalo, and so there are times when I'm running in -0 degree weather, and that has always been really good for me. It keeps the sweat off, so that if I have to walk a bit before I get home after a run, I'm not freezing because I'm not sweating. So Under Armour anything I would recommend. Also a neck warmer. If you live in a cold climate during the winter and you're going to be running outside, which is what I do, a neck warmer can bridge that gap between like a hat and your jacket. Or like sometimes I wear mock turtlenecks when I run. Under Armour makes some that they go to about here, so sometimes this can be exposed, and so a neck warmer also is really good. You can get one not that expensive, and so that could be a good stocking stuffer, or if the runner that you know is an acquaintance or someone that you don't usually spend a lot of money on, that would be a really cool gift. There's actually jewelry that's running specific, and they come in all sorts of necklaces and bracelets and leather bracelets, and ones with different sayings, motivational sayings, some that have the 13.1 or 26.2 or whatever mileage that your runner or yourself, if you're gifting yourself, the distances that we run. And so that too would be a great gift, great stocking stuffer. If you have a teenager, high school or college age kid who likes to run, that would be a really good recommendation for something that would be small, but it shows that you're enthusiastic and that you support them in their sport. The last one I'm going to talk about today is a medal display, which I still need to get one. And so I've been looking at them, and you can get them that will also display your bib, and then you can hang your medals off the bottom usually of that. I've not been good at keeping my bibs, so the ones that I'm looking at right now just have the hooks for the medals to hang off of. But something like that, sometimes we as runners, we don't want to really brag about what we do or, buy something and have our medals all over. But if somebody buys us something that we can hang our medals on, then that gives us reason to be able to display those medals. So that's something that I'm looking into, to hang mine and my husband's medals on, and I think that would actually be a really good gift. So part 2 is going to be next week. I'm going to be going over numbers 11 through 21 and the gifts on the list, and like I said before, that can link up to the blog. Hit subscribe so that you don't miss part 2 of this video. If you hit the link over to the blog, you'll be able to sign up by email to my newsletter that I send out once a month. That will also, it gives you links to all the YouTube videos, all the blog posts, and different things that I send out to my subscribers only. So if you hit that and you go there, you'll see an area in the sidebar. There's also a pop-up that you'll be able to put in your email. If you have any questions about any of these gifts or about running in general and would like to ask me about them, you can comment below, or you can send me an email at sherry@wrinkledrunner.com, and I'll also put that address down below. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the run.